Today on CommTech Engineer, I will be reviewing the APC model BX1500M uninterruptible power supply I purchased for $185 on Amazon. And no, this video is not sponsored. My existing UPS was getting old and it was time to replace it, so I decided to swap it for a different brand, APC. This was a bit of an upgrade since my last UPS was a CyberPower that only had 1350 volt amperes compared to the 1500 VA of my new UPS. This new UPS has 10 NEMA 5-15R receptacles, 5 of which are available for battery backup. The other 5 are surge protection only. It also has automatic voltage regulation that will supplement low input voltage from the grid. My old UPS has been going bananas because of the current strain on the power grid due to recent hot summer days. I saw voltage input from the grid dip as low as 90 volts. Just so you are aware, in North America we are supposed to be getting 120 volts from the grid, so a 25% decrease is not good. Other than that, the UPS is pretty standard. It has a small display with a few buttons and uses your typical sealed lead-acid batteries. Speaking of, it looks like they shipped this with the batteries disconnected, so let's follow the instructions and slide this cover off. And it seems like all we have to do is flip this battery 180 degrees and slide it back in. And there we go, we should be all set. Now this UPS doesn't use the typical USB-A cable, or what I like to call the printer cable, to connect to your PC. It actually uses an RJ45 USB serial cable, similar to an old Cisco switch. Thankfully, one of these comes included in the package. Although, as I would soon find out, this cable is nearly useless to me since I am running Linux. You see, APC does have monitoring software for this UPS, and it's called PowerShoot Serial Shutdown. And at first glance, it appears to work on Linux. But nope, after wasting an hour dinking around and converting this RPM package to a Debian package, which is actually something I've never done, so I ended up learning something new. You basically have to use a program called Alien, and it will output a file suitable for Debian-based distributions. But long story short, if you look at the compatibility chart for the PowerShoot software, it specifically says that USB communication to the UPS is not supported on Linux, at least with this model. I found out that it isn't that big of a deal because in Kubuntu, I can configure some very basic commands for battery level thresholds. It just sucks that I don't get all the cool telemetry from the PowerShoot software. The other tempting option is to try and install the Windows version of the software with Wine, but that may be a topic for another video. For now, I can at least configure Kubuntu to shut down when the UPS battery reaches a threshold that I set, usually around 50%, and that'll get me by until APC hopefully adds Linux support. So that's about it. I've used these UPSs before and they are reliable and available for a good price. Like I said, I think I paid $185 on Amazon. On the APC website, I think it lists them at $240, but if you buy them from Amazon, that'll be fine. It's the exact same thing. You're just getting it for a little bit cheaper. I also like the fact that they include a little testing printout of the QA/QC person that actually went through and physically checked all the items on this. That's a nice touch. So that's about it. Thank you for watching.